Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Again, a very sad morning here today. This Monday morning, my news feed is filled with Kobe Bryant and the other victims who lost their lives in yesterday's tragic helicopter crash. So I wanted to apologize for yesterday's inconsistencies in the story. That was what I had saw, and it was in the beginning of the afternoon where I had said in the video that 5 people had lost their lives tragically. But it was actually 9 people who lost their lives yesterday, and it breaks my heart completely. I do want to give you guys some facts of what I've gathered. Seeing how yesterday I didn't have a lot of facts, I wanted to gather some facts and share them with you guys, so that way you guys know I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, although I'm sure you've seen it in a lot of other places. I wanted to do it for you here on my channel since I did release the first video. So let's just get on to some facts as far as the accident goes. So I'm hearing a lot of conspiracy theories of things that are going on, people starting arguments on Facebook, on YouTube, on social media, and I'm hearing a lot about conspiracy theories. At first I did think, wow, this is weird, like very strange when I heard about it. And obviously we can't rule anything out until an investigation is done. But to me, it did seem very strange, very sad. And it's because he did fly his helicopter like anybody would, like a normal person would a car. So it was not him flying. It was obviously a pilot. But I'm not sure if the conspiracy theories, why they're causing arguments among people. Why are people jumping to this conclusion? There's always going to be conspiracy theorists out there who are talking about what happened, but we have to remember that helicopter crashes do happen, and it's not always safe. Now, there was some, people were saying there was some bad weather, people were saying there was some good weather, but from what I've heard and from this audio, there actually was a lot of fog. So they have an audio on here from, it says the pilot contacted the control tower at Burbank Airport around 9:30 a.m. and the tower was aware that the pilot had been circling for about 15 minutes. The pilot eventually headed north along the 118th freeway before turning to the west and started following above the 101 freeway. At around 9:40, they encountered more weather, as it is seriously heavy fog, and the chopper turned south. This was critical because they turned towards a mountain in the area. They suddenly and rapidly climbed from about 1,200 feet to 2,000 feet. However, moments later, at around 9:45, they flew into a mountain at 1,700 feet, and it shows they were flying at about 161 knots. So it does give you some of the audio. There was fog, and this is straight from TMZ.
November 2 Echo X-ray, hold outside Burbank Class Charlie airspace. I have an aircraft going around 317 pop-up Burbank Tower. You can expect a few minutes. I got a special VFR helicopter I need to get transitioning. He's been holding for about 15 minutes. South, northwest, follow the 5 freeway, maintain special VFR condition at or below 2,500. X-ray for your transition to Camarillo. Did you just want to follow the 118?
118, and then we'll look around Van Nuys to catch the 101 2 Echo X-ray.
Number 2 Echo X-ray, roger. Number 2 Echo X-ray, continue following the 5 northwestbound to join the 118, and then Van Nuys will work you through. Radar service is terminated. Remain that squawk. Contact Van Nuys helicopters 119.0.
2 Echo X-ray, switch you to Van Nuys. Van Nuys helicopter 2 Echo X-ray with you for the special VFR transition. We are currently at 1400. Helicopter 7.
So as you can hear, there was some audio for you from the cockpit, and it does show that there was a lot of fog in the area, and it was circling for about 15 good minutes. Also, I wanted to bring up the other victims who were involved in this crash. Of course, Kobe Bryant, he was the main focus. As soon as they found out about the crash, Kobe Bryant was the main focus, and then his daughter. I can't imagine the pain that Vanessa Bryant and the family must be feeling right now. Like me as a mother of 3, and married. I can't imagine losing my husband and then losing my daughter in the same day. Like, I can't even begin to imagine how she must feel. And I think that she deserves privacy. And I think that we need to pray for her because she's not going to be able to handle herself. I know I wouldn't be able to handle myself. And hopefully the media, which I'm sure they will not be respectful, because sadly sometimes media, most of the time media is not respectful. They want to get that story. So I am praying for Vanessa Bryant. I am praying for the other children. I am praying for the families of the other victims. I am going to post pictures of the other victims because they deserve to also be out there. We need to remember them. They were also human beings. Like I said, I know Kobe Bryant was a major star and everybody loved him so much, but we also need to pay tribute to those others who lost their lives as well. These were another three young girls, including Kobe Bryant's daughter, who lost their lives, and their parents as well. So we need to make sure that we keep in mind that there were other families that were involved. Of course, you have the pilot and Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gianna. They were on their way to the Mamba Academy, which I did say that yesterday. Also, it included John Altobelli, a baseball coach at Orange Coast College, his wife Keri, and their daughter Alyssa, who was a teammate of GIGI. They also have Christina Mauser, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Sarah Chester, and her daughter Payton, and the pilot is Ara Zobayan. We need to remember all the victims. They are all humans, and their families are now dealing with the loss of them as well. So many victims, so sad, such a sad, sad day, and it literally breaks my heart today. And I wanted to come on here and let you guys know, I apologize for yesterday. I did not know that there were 9 people at the time, but we need to pray for them. We need to give Vanessa her space, because that's what I would want as a mother, is space. That's all we can do right now, is pray and give her space, give them privacy, give all of the families privacy. This was a tragic accident. I hope nothing else went wrong, but only time will tell. It's still under investigation, so we shall see. I'm also going to show you some pictures that I found, last pictures of GIGI and Kobe Bryant at a game. She was always with him. She wanted to be in the WNBA, and I believe that she would have been his legacy, and I believe that she said that she would have as well. So he was coaching her into being the next WNBA superstar, and as the daughter of Kobe Bryant, I really think that she would have. So such a young girl, beautiful, with a wonderful life ahead of her, just taken within literally a few seconds. Things that get me the most is I can't imagine what the fear that they must have felt, knowing that this was about to happen. The fear Kobe may have felt, or did feel. Hopefully it happened fast so they did not suffer. There's so many questions of why the fire was burning so long, why the authorities were not giving out as much information. And I wondered these same things. I'm trying not to jump to conspiracy theories that he was murdered, because some people are saying that that's what it was, is that he was murdered. But hopefully we find out that that is not true. Hopefully it was just the weather. But it is very sad, and I am praying for all the families. I am going to put up pictures of them so you guys can see, because like I said, everybody in this deserves to be recognized. Make sure that you hug your loved ones. You kiss them. Hug them a little harder. I mean, you never know. Tomorrow is not promised to anybody. Within minutes, your life can be taken away. And that's heartbreaking and devastating. I guess that's about it. I'm going to wrap this up. And like I said, my prayers are with the family. I literally feel sick to my stomach thinking about the whole situation. So, rest in peace to a legend, and rest in peace to his beautiful daughter who would have become a legend, and to the other victims, rest in peace. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I love you guys so much. God bless you, and make sure that you stay safe.